This review is based on my opinion. This is Cael O'Donnell interviewed by the ABC, walking through a cemetery, listening to a radio that is flicking quickly between channels to make the sound you hear. O'Donnell claims he can use this device to communicate with the dead. The following month, in what must amount to thousands of dollars of free advertising time, O'Donnell appeared on Channel 9's Current Affair program. These stories appear to have been triggered by his large following on TikTok. Neither program presented any scientific testing of O'Donnell's claims.
And what do you get for $800?
You get a 1-hour appointment connecting with at least 3 spirits that you will know, they're primary spirits.
The waiting list to see Cael O'Donnell?
I have a 2.5-year waiting list. Because I come from science, I love evidence. And so I love to provide evidence of what I'm doing. So rather than just saying your old granny's dead, you know, everybody's grandparent is in spirit. But when I say, like, your friend has passed away, and I can give dates and times and things like this, it helps people understand that it's not just having a guess. Here, there is a spirit here. I feel like she's standing in between you both. It's very interesting when I get her here, because I feel like she is a little bit older, but she actually, I feel like she passed before it was her time. I felt like she could have lived more years, actually, is how I'm understanding her. And I feel like she might be on your side, actually. She stands a little bit closer to me, probably more from your mum's side. I feel like she's an ancestor for you, or a spirit guide, what we call a spirit guide. So a spirit guide is somebody who is able to navigate you through this world and help you make sense of where to go, your guide in this generation. So I feel like that's somebody on your mother's side. I feel like you never actually met her. And I feel like she's a spirit guide for you, which is so beautiful. If you read my book, you'll learn about spirit guides, but I feel like she's there and she's so beautiful. She came with you over to Australia.
But they didn't meet.
And I feel like she's so beautiful. She has this beautiful essence about her, and she's your guide. She's your spirit guide. She leads you in this world.
Could O'Donnell be talking about a dead granny?
Other than just saying your old granny's dead, you know, everybody's grandparent is in spirit. But when I say, like, your friend has passed away, and I can give dates and times and things like this.
O'Donnell did not provide any dates, times or names.
It helps people understand that it's not just having a guess.
I've got to say, I'm a little bit of a skeptic, but I'm so excited to find out what happens. He was like, you have a spirit guide.
Where have we heard that before?
Because I've always thought I did.
So much for being a skeptic.
And I was like, so an older female on your dad's side is here and is your spirit guide?
Is that I understand, so a great-grandmother or a grandmother on your mother's side that's passed away. So that's your spirit guide. So you wouldn't have met her, you wouldn't have been brought up, perhaps as a timing thing, if you've been praying or you've been speaking to your guides, that there's a time frame coming that this decision you guys have been putting on the back burner, that it could happen. Now, I don't feel like it's anytime soon in terms of this year. I feel like the second half of next year, we start to really talk about this. We start to really consider this to be something that we might want to do.
No specific date or time has been provided.
I don't know why Sydney's feeling new to me. I don't know, did you recently relocate to Sydney, or why do I feel like you've moved here?
Yeah, in 2019 I moved to Sydney.
It wasn't recent. He moved 3 years ago.
New York thing.
Oh yeah,
We've
been manifesting.
We have been manifesting it. Like, I listen to Taylor Swift. Welcome to New York.
Do you have contacts in New York, or do you understand something about a contact in New York? Because there's something about New York is going to reach out to you about something, whether it's in this role. I think it will be in this role. New York has a contact that's going to reach out to your department or wherever you work to do something. So they keep saying New York is reaching out. We keep on hearing from New York about something that happened.
There was that thing out the front of Yahoo that's like, win a trip to New York.
Did O'Donnell see the sign?
$800 for 1 hour.
Whoa, that's a big whack.
It can hurt the pocket, but I believe you go to Nike, not Kmart, if you want to get a quality reading.
For $800, you can get many appointments with a highly qualified grief counsellor, and you won't have to wait 2.5 years.